long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Years ago, before I actually went to Washington to work in politics, I could really never articulate why I was so offended by Bill Clinton. Was it his numerous affairs with women who weren't his wife? Or was it the way the feminists I knew in my family, my oldest sister and her acolyte, my other sister, defending him to the point where they actually said they would want to get their own presidential knee pads because he kept abortion legal. The fact that these heinous females scream, believe all women, when it comes to E. Jean Carroll, who's lying through her teeth about Donald Trump. It's hard for me to imagine a woman's fantasy becoming an actual rape, but okay. But they let an actual rapist, the one in the picture, get away with it. This is hypocrisy. They were fine with Juanita Broderick and the rest of them, okay? This is hypocrisy. This is why I am not a feminist. If you can't stand up as a woman and look at Bill Clinton and say what you did to Monica, what you did to Juanita, what you did to Kathleen Willey was evil, and you should be punished for it, you are a hypocrite. And if it's about politics, it even makes you even look worse. So we've got the acolyte coming out. And I've noticed a lot of the usual suspects, the woke idiots like Molly Damon and the rest of her garbage human friends, are just can't wait. They're drooling all over it. It is not that it's going to be good. It is that the person who made it, the person who put the story together, is a woke fucking bitch. Let's go further. What else is she? What else has she done? She has maligned George Lucas. We've got the video. Here it is.
This is like what we understand to be Star Wars, like the idea that like that only came from George Lucas, that only George Lucas holds the key for what we understand to be Star Wars is just untrue. And I think the prequels are an excellent example of that. I mean, the idea that like when you're hiring a director, that everyone is sitting in there waiting for George Lucas and not for the person who's going to know to hire Ralph McQuarrie, that's the problem. That's the misogyny and the problem with the auteur myth as it stands today, because they're not thinking this is the person that will hire the right people and this is the person that will be able to create the lookbooks and direct people to get them to that place. They're just thinking, do you have all the answers? And the truth is that nobody does, and anybody that says they do is lying.
But she also enabled Harvey Weinstein for 6 years. But you never hear any of the feminazis and the woke bitches and the boys that virtue signal so they get laid by these ugly women say a word about this. And if they do, she was a victim too. All right, I want you all to kind of look at the hypocrisy of this. Believe all women. Yet here we are with this disgusting cow getting away with, I would say, six years of a criminal conspiracy. She was every bit as a part of Harvey Weinstein's human trafficking as he was. She was the one that would say, Mr. Weinstein will meet you in his hotel room. take the girl up there and leave. She knew exactly what he was going to do. She didn't give a shit. She was getting some out of it. Her career. And she learned how to fuck with people from him. That's what all this was about. And she doesn't get called out. And it's shameful. In fact, her being anywhere near Lucasfilm makes Kathleen Kennedy, who is a queen mother of the Me Too movement, look like a hypocrite too. But again, women like that are hypocrites. They don't give a shit what a man does as long as what they need in their lives, their little feminazi bullshit. And it's always predators like Harvey Weinstein and Bill Clinton and Joe Biden, by the way, who get defended by these women who turn around and look at decent men and shit on the decent men because they don't agree with them. Okay. For some reason, guys like this ugly piece of crap, Bill Clinton is an ugly piece of crap. Joe Biden's always been an ugly, balding piece of crap. They get away with it because of abortion, because of feminist bullshit. And the fact that no women actually go out of their way to call these fucking bitches out. No one's ever called Leslie Headland out. I know why. Because feminist politics, man-hating, and the guys that hate them, that treat them like shit, also allow them to keep their bullshit baby-killing rights.
You lack conviction.
Incoming craft, identify yourself.
So, what we've got here is, I think, the last and final read of the Wokistanians and their manlets with what's going on with the Acolyte. This is obviously something that has been near and dear to their weird little hearts for a long time, and while a lot of us normal people think it's sad, because it is, it's something that I think we should be cognizant of, because it's going to fail. Okay, I mean, you got to look at the dislike ratio, 78%. The fact that all the wrong people, from Molly Damon and her manlet, Alex to Jacob Suggs on X, etc., are jumping around like brain-damaged monkeys, test monkeys on acid about this, should tell you that it's not going to do well. And again, why? Look at the comments section of the Acolyte trailer, and you will see mentions of Harvey Weinstein. Now, I'm going to challenge Kathleen Kennedy. I'm going to challenge Kristen Hidalgo. I'm going to challenge, I guess her name's Kristen Baver, Claudia Gray, Justina Ireland, and all the rest of that stink of SJW femininity at Lucasfilm and beyond. Molly Damon too. Why won't you call out your new hero, Harvey's former personal assistant? Why are you allowing this girl to get away with enabling a monster? Now, in my live chat, I talked about it. Beginning of this video, Bill Clinton. Left-wing, liberal, leftist women, feminazi women are hypocrites. Pure and simple. If they actually were concerned about women's rights, they would call Leslie out and ask her why she never went after Harvey, why she enabled Harvey. But they're not going to, because they're hypocrites. And in their minds, the transom of their walnut-sized brains, they see her as a victim too, which she wasn't. Leslie Headland was not a victim of Harvey's. She can pretend she was, but she wasn't. He helped her career. Once she left his employ, he made damn sure she always had a production job or a showrunner's job to do. Okay. And then Miss Champion of Women's Rights, Kathleen Kennedy, hires her. Again, Leslie Headland enabled Harvey Weinstein. And the people who want the acolyte, from Star Wars Explained to the women at Lucasfilm, never once questioned Leslie Headland and her role with Harvey Weinstein. And that, my friends, is why I'm not a feminist. Because these fucking bitches are fucking hypocrites, and I can't be bothered with them. I've seen it my whole life. They're hypocrites. This is Steph signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.